whether that be sitting, lying, standing. Just arranging the body in a way that feels easeful. But also we want to be alert, awake, having this gentle discipline. And allowing a little patience. This patience is a wisdom at the beginning of the practice. Allowing ourselves time to land here, to arrive in this moment. And seeing if we can let go of whatever's been happening before we arrived here today, and not projecting into the future, not worrying about what's next or even looking forward to what's next. Seeing if we can inhabit this moment, this present moment. We can bring our awareness to the body, to the points of contact that the body is making with the surface that we're resting upon. Whether this be a chair or a bed or a cushion, or perhaps our feet if we're standing. Being aware of the weight of the body, the real visceral body as we sit here, lie here, stand in this moment. And having a sense of befriending or being with whatever we've brought here today into this practice. And bringing our awareness to the head, and to our forehead in particular, noticing if there's any frowning, any holding, any tension. Allowing this to soften. Allowing the jaw to feel unhinged. We carry a lot of tension in the jaw. Allowing the face to be soft, soft eyes. We use our muscles in our face to express so many emotions. Just having a sense of softening. Allowing my words to drop softly into the experience. Don't have to strain to listen. Allowing the shoulders to drop. And the arms to drop gently from the shoulders, perhaps with the hands resting in the lap or by our side. And having this stream of awareness that runs from the top of the head down through the shoulders, the arms, through the torso. Through the hips and the pelvis. The thighs. The calves. And into the feet. Simply noticing any places of tension, any places of pain. Just allowing the awareness to be spacious. Having a sense of release if this is helpful. And we can be aware of resting upon the earth, being held, having this sense of being held by the earth. And seeing if we can be with, befriend whatever is here today in this practice. And we can also have a sense of this small community that we're practicing with, that we're all connected through this practice. An awareness of us all breathing together. This compassionate, tender breath. We have these two lovely anchors for our attention: the body, the real visceral body, and the breath in the body. Whatever we're experiencing within the practice, we can return to the breath, we can return to the body. A place of refuge, place of homecoming. Just in your own time, bringing this short grounding practice to a close. Perhaps bringing a little movement into the body. You might like a stretch or a drink. Okay, so if we're all ready, we're going to begin the second part of the practice. And this is going to be an open heart practice, building this body, mind, heart wisdom. And so we may come back to the same posture, same position, or we may choose a different position, arranging the body in a way that's easeful and alert. And being aware of the breath in the body, allowing the breath to be spacious, to be felt in the whole of the body. And noticing the breath in the back of the body as well as in the front. Being aware of the sides of the body. Noticing whether you can detect the breath in other parts of the body through the limbs or the shoulders. The body is never really still, it's being rocked and cradled by the breath. Seeing if we can allow this openness, this spaciousness within the breathing. And bringing the awareness to the body and asking the question, how comfortable am I in this moment to opening, to having a sense of openness within the body? And this is the opposite of feeling constricted or tense. Sometimes we have a way of actually folding in on ourselves in the body. Simply noticing how open is my body in this moment. Our difficulties, our burdens, our judgments, they're all expressed in the body. We often change our posture, our body shape. This can almost be a way of protecting ourselves. But it can also become a habit. You're just bringing a kindly awareness to how open am I in my body in this moment. And if it's helpful, breathing into the openness. You may experience a softening and unfurling by using a compassionate breath. And bringing the awareness to the mind. How open is my mind in this moment? Are we tightening around a particular thought? Is our mind full of activity? Or Or perhaps you've met a clarity, a clearness in the mind. How open is my mind in this moment? You might find it helpful to breathe into any openness, allowing the breath to be between thoughts. Being aware of any openness, any spaciousness. But also being with whatever we experience without judgment. My words are only suggestions, so being guided by your needs, what you need in this moment. And bringing the awareness to the heart area, the heart space. How open is my heart in this moment? And there's nothing about our practice that needs measuring or judging. We're simply noticing with a kindness, with a tenderness. And seeing if we can embrace any vulnerability that we meet within the heart space. Befriending, being with whatever is here. Sometimes the parts of ourselves which we struggle with, we can almost make homeless by banishing them. So seeing if we can bring whatever is here into the light. This path to open-heartedness begins with allowing what is here to be present. And breathing into this heart space, breathing into whatever arises with a compassionate breath. Knowing that we can be soft and diffused, we don't have to dive in too deeply. We can look after ourselves in these practices. Maybe today is the day that you want to do a gentle inquiry and uncovering. How open is my heart today? We're always looking after our needs, looking after ourselves in practice. So gently building this body, mind, and heart wisdom. Seeing if we can have a sense of spaciousness in our experience. How open is my body, mind, and heart in this moment? Simply holding compassionately whatever is here. And now moving to the world beyond us. How open are we to the world beyond us in this moment? Other people, other beings, all experiencing difficulty, suffering, joy, and ease, just like us. Are we able to feel open to this world, to our world? Breathing into this sense of openness, any sense of openness, however it is for you in the practice. With the world and for the world, having this sense of loving kindness. Loving kindness for ourselves, loving kindness for the world, loving kindness for the earth itself. Embracing whatever openness we feel. Seeing if we can breathe with a light in the heart center. And contained within this light is a message of peace. Peace for ourselves, peace for others. This is a short extract from a poem by Dorothy Hunt. Peace is this moment without judgment. That is all. This moment in the heart space where everything that is welcome. Peace is the moment without thinking that it should be some other way, that you should feel some other thing, that life should unfold according to your plans. Peace is the moment without judgment, the moment in the heart space where everything that is welcome. And just in your own time, beginning to bring this practice to a close. There's no rush, no hurry. Bringing a little movement perhaps into the fingers, the toes,